it's me again, Crazy Bag Lady. So this is my official 2024 handbag collection video. It's taken me a while to gather all my bags together because I had them all spread out and some I haven't used for absolutely ages. I am debating with parting with some, so feel free to email me if there's any that I've got that you might be interested in buying. I've just got too many and some of them I just don't use anymore. It's funny how your tastes change. So grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. We may be here for some time because there's quite a lot of bags. I didn't realise I had quite so many. I just love handbags. As you know, if you've followed me on here for a long time, I love handbags. Even when I was a little girl, I used to carry like loads of bags around out my mum's cupboard, and I've always been known as like the bag lady. That's what my mum's always called me. So here's to a handbag collection. Get yourself comfy, let's have a look. Okay, right, I have no idea where to start. I am surrounded by bags, so I've put them in my conservatory because I thought, well, there's lots of nice light and you can kind of see. I've got a little fire on, although it looks like it's not on, it is. My little friend's here to assist me. I think she might get in the way. Are you coming to help me? Oh, you are clever. Right, mind out the way then. Right, so let's get started. We'll just, this is no order or anything, this is just any bag that I just pick up. Okay, so number one, we've got a lovely little Coach heart bag. These were very popular, I think, last year. It does come with a long strap. This colour is very in for winter this year, so autumn, winter 2024. This light burgundy colour has been very, very in. Not used this bag that much, but when I do use it, I think to myself, why don't I use it more? Because it's really nice. Coach bags are absolutely gorgeous. The leather on them is absolutely beautiful. Next up we have, there's a lot of pink going off I can see around me as well, a Chanel clutch on chain, I think it's called. So they have like a little skinny chain, but you can actually just tuck it in and then use it as a clutch. They are a great bag. They tend to be a lot cheaper than the classic flaps, but they do hold quite a lot because they're just one like big compartment. I think these are quite underrated. They're really nice. So you've got a zip compartment and then a big compartment there, and then the back has a slip pocket that you can just put anything in, and they're really nice and light. This one is pink caviar leather. It has got a bit of colour transfer on the back, so it's not in the best condition, but they're just really nice. It's a nice pop of colour to brighten up an outfit. Next one is, as you can tell, I do like unusual bags. A Balenciaga hourglass bag. This is the small, I think. It does hold more than you think it will, but it doesn't hold loads, if that makes sense. This one is in a leopard print and it's quite a weird colour. It's like a yellowy greeny sort of colour. I do love this little bag and I've used it quite a lot this year. It does also come with a long strap, and they're just one like compartment. Obviously you can't fit loads in because they curve up at the bottom. The leather on it is absolutely lovely and I just really like it. I've got a lot more into smaller bags this last couple of years than I used to. I used to have massive bags, whereas now they've got smaller and smaller. Next up, a good old Mulberry. Well, Mulberry started my handbag collection. I love Mulberries. So again, these went to the outlets this year, and you could pick them up quite cheap. They're really, really soft leather. I think they've got feathers in them because you can see like there's little feathers sticking out of it. I'm sure they've got feathers inside them, which makes them really like poofy and nice. They don't hold loads because obviously they're quite puffy, and that takes up quite a lot of the space. So it's one big compartment, then a little slip compartment down the back. But the leather on them is so squidgy. They did them in loads of colours. They had like nice reds and greens, obviously the classic black, and then I think the brown was very popular as well. This is a size small, I think, and they do a bigger one, and then they do a really tiny one, so it's like the middle size one. And then a very old favourite, I've had this bag years. This is a Louis Vuitton Speedy Cherries, in this little cerise cherries. So I've had this bag a long time. It was very, very popular because, was it, I think one of the Kardashians or somebody used it and then everybody wanted one. I just love it because it was the first Louis Vuitton bag I ever bought, and I never ever dreamt that I would have a Louis Vuitton bag, so it's very special to me. I don't use it that much, but it's just, I just love it. It's not immaculate, but I don't like immaculate bags because when they're like brand new, then you don't use them. So I'm not scared to use this. I've used it in all weather, and I know it's a bit of a collector's piece, but I love her because I've just had her a long time. Then then we've also got this. I didn't know whether if this classed as a bag or not, but I thought we'd show it anyway. So this is Louis Vuitton vanity trunk, I think it's called. Again, it's an old one, so it's not immaculate, but they're just so lovely, but they're so heavy. Like, I don't even know how you could use this. I just have it as a bit of a display piece. They're absolutely beautiful piece of history, but wow, they are so heavy. And then moving on, Mulberry. So again, I have debated about selling this because I've not really used it, but it's so beautiful. So it's the Mulberry Alexa mini one, and they did redo it, was it last year, I think? So this one is actually a special edition one because it's for their 50-year edition. I don't know if you can see, but it does say it in there. Again, absolutely gorgeous. Comes with a long strap as well. It's got like a little liner in it as well. It's just so cute. Like, I think about selling it, but then I think it's just adorable. But they are a bit of a faff to get in and out, because obviously you've got 2 poppers and then you've got the lock to turn as well. So although they keep your purse safe, they're a bit of a palaver to get in and out of, but they are so cute. Next up, we've got, this was my newest edition, which I bought off my friend for my birthday. So this is the Gucci. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's in patent leather, and it has this gorgeous tassel on the end, and then this bamboo handle. Lovely shiny patent. This gorgeous bamboo. It just squeaks when you turn it though, which is a little bit annoying. Gorgeous bamboo little lock. One big compartment, little zip compartment, but it's just, I don't know, it's just so cool. And I think they've relaunched this is the original one, but I think they've bought the same one out again now, and they're really expensive, the new ones, but I love it. It's so unusual. That one down there. In fact, my bags are getting a bit hot near this fire. I might have to turn the fire off. This, which again I've had a very long time. I swore I would never sell this bag. Now I'm not so sure if I would sell it or not. It doesn't look that special, but as soon as the sun or some spotlights hit it, it shines like you wouldn't believe it. It's so unusual. So it's a Chanel boy bag. I think it was like a Dallas edition or something. They did like a bit American, sort of like flags and stars and stuff. Absolutely beautiful. The work that's gone into it and the craftsmanship of all the little studs is just, it's mind-blowing, and it is just like a piece of art in itself. It is so pretty. It fascinates me so much. I always said I wouldn't sell it, but I've not used it for a long time, so now I'm thinking maybe I could part with it, but I don't know. Then I've got this, which I don't think I've ever even used it, or I might have used it once, but I just kept it for the fact that it was Louis Vuitton, and it's got such a mixture of things. So it's got alligator handles, which I know if you buy anything from Louis Vuitton, like crocodile alligator, will be very expensive. It's got calf hair, I think, on the sides, crocodile again, or alligator on the bottom. It's a little bit grubby on the back. Don't know if I really like it. I think it's got like a million compartments, all these different things open up, and it's like, I just kept it because I thought one day it might be a bit of a collector's piece, but I don't really know. I'm not sure if I really like it. It makes me screw my nose up. I can't say I'm overly impressed by it, but it is beautiful. The craftsmanship and the work that's gone into it is absolutely amazing. It's just, and it feels beautiful. It's such soft leather. It fascinates me. So it just sits here, lives with me. Next up, we've got, this is very interesting. This is a Valentino rock stud or something tote, and it's got the initials KK on it, and it was owned by Keira Knightley, you know, from like Pirates of the Caribbean film. And I just love the fact that it was owned by a celebrity. It's so fascinating. So there is actually a letter with it, and I can't tell you how beautiful the leather is. I've never owned Valentino before. This is the only Valentino bag I've ever had, but the leather is absolutely beautiful. It's so smooth and so soft. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So this is the little like certificate of authenticity that it comes with. So it says she bought it in, it went to a silent auction. That's who Keira donated it to, and this was her handwritten letter. So it says, "I've had great pleasure out of using this bag. I hope you do too. Best wishes, Keira Knightley." Ta-da! So Keira Knightley, if you're watching this, yeah, I've got your bag. It fascinates me, it's so good. I've used it a couple of times. I wouldn't say I've used it loads, but I have used it a bit, but I like owning it. It just fascinates me. It's so lovely. That's that one. We've got, I told you there's a lot of pink. We've got this super cute, is it a Jacquemus? I'm not sure how you pronounce them. They've been quite a trendy bag. I do only own this one. I've only used it, well, I used it a few times and then I haven't used it again for a while, but it is really cool. So the whole thing lifts up when you want to use it, which I suppose is a little bit annoying. But it just looks so trendy. It has this weird like loop handle, long strap, really nice soft leather, gorgeous pop of colour, and I should use it more. It's just so cool. Next up, one of my favourites. I think this is about, apart from I think one of the Mulberries, I think this is about the only bag that I ever bought brand new. This is the Prada re-edition in the crystal. These were mega popular a couple of years ago. I don't think they're quite as popular now, but I absolutely love this bag. I've never seen anything shine so much. It is absolutely beautiful. So nice to carry because it's not heavy, and it just, I don't know what it is, but I love it so much. I've used it to go to Tesco. You can use it to go out. You can use it to go shopping. It's got so many uses, and they're literally just one compartment, and it's just amazing. I think you can get a glimpse of when the sun hits it. It's just, they're just a work of art. I love it so much. That is, I think, one of my favourite bags. Next up, a bit more sparkle. We've got a Gucci, is it a Dinosaurus or something? I can never pronounce it. I love this bag, but it weighs an absolute ton. It is so heavy. I've not really used it that much because it's just so heavy. It is so beautiful with all the crystals on the front, and even the lock is crystal as well. It has pink on the back, and I think the inside of it is pink suede as well. They're so heavy. I think I weighed it once, and I think it weighed about £4 just on its own with nothing in it, which is like 2 bags of sugar. Beautiful, beautiful bag, but again, it's just like an ornament. It just sits there. It's just so beautiful. Next up, Louis Vuitton bag. So you can't buy these new anymore. They did reissue a new one, which is a different style to this one, and a lot of people do prefer the new one. I think it might be slightly smaller, but this is Louis Vuitton bag. They're just so lovely to carry, so easy. They hold a lot of stuff, and they're just so comfortable. I really like it. It's so nice. Next up is the bag I'm using at the minute. So I haven't used this bag for a long time, but I went to show somebody it the other day, and I thought, well, I'll take this with me because I know she loves handbags. So I thought I'll take this because it's so unusual. So this is my Louis Vuitton Speedy Fleur de Gaze. On photos, these bags never do themselves justice, but when you see them in real life or on a video, the work that's gone into them is absolutely gorgeous. So it's like velvet and sequins and little studs on the bottom, and it's just, oh, it just fascinates me. It's so beautiful, but I don't really use big bags anymore, and this is like the issue I'm coming up against, that when I use it now, it annoys me a bit because you have to hold it. They don't really, they just about go in the crook of your arm, but not much, so they annoy me a bit, but then I absolutely love it, and they're not heavy. I just love it. It's just a work of art. So beautiful. Next up, we've got a little Chanel flat bag. So this is called Rock the Corner because it has these gold like corners on it. I think they did them in blue and black as well, and I really like this. I like the neutral colour of it, but I also like it because it has this really delicate chain. It's a lot thinner than the normal ones, and it makes it a lot comfier to wear. And unbelievably, even though this isn't shiny, when the light catches it, it does not sparkle, but it like glints in the sun, and even the actual CC matches as well. It's absolutely lovely. It's like it's a funny colour. It's like a beigey, peachy, pinky sort of colour. Showing a bit of a sign of wear on the corners and stuff, but like I said, my bags are not immaculate because I do use them, and it's lovely. I really like it. Next up, another little Chanel. So I think this is a mini square. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong on some of these bags, but it's like crocheted pink leather, again with gunmetal hardware. Don't like the gunmetal hardware that much. I prefer the gold, but it does look quite nice with the pink. Again, they're just one little square compartment with a little back compartment, but they do hold more than you think they would. It's quite surprising. For a small bag, you can fit an awful lot in them. Next up, we have, told you we'll be here for a while, a grey woolly Chanel. So another little flat bag. So this one is grey wool with silver hardware. Again, it's lovely because these don't show the marks, just one big compartment with a little zip compartment at the back. This one doesn't have a back pocket, but they're just so lovely. Like, you can really make an outfit with this, and they're just so nice. I love like the texture of them, it's beautiful. Next up, dun, 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 dun. This was my ultimate bag. I was so excited when I got this bag. I've not used it, I think even maybe a couple of years, might even be longer. I really must use it. Loved it so much. It's the Gucci Marmont in black velvet, and then it's got the loved logo across it in little pearls and then these little flowers. And I think the lining was quite nice in it as well, from what I can remember. Yeah, it's got a pink satin lining. Absolutely beautiful. At one point I had quite a few Marmonts. I really liked them. They were really, really lovely bags, and then slowly one by one I sold them, and this is the only one I've got left. This is the medium, I think, which is quite a big size. It does hold a lot, and it's lovely, and I really should use it again because it's beautiful. Next up we have a bit of a classic. This is a very, very old Chanel medium flap bag. It's really old. It hasn't got a date code in it because it's before they did date codes, but I have had it authenticated. It is genuine, and it's just lovely. She's a very old lady. She just does show a bit of a sign of wear and stuff, but I do treat her with some leather cream, and then she comes back to life again, and she's just, I love her. I don't think I would ever part with her because she's just such a classic, just so special. And of course they have the real gold plated hardware and on the chain as well, which just makes it even more special. I just love her, bless her. And then I have this, which I've used loads. Again, it's the little Prada re-edition. These bags are so cool. I really do like them. They're so easy to use. It literally weighs nothing. When I first got this, when I bought it, I thought it was shearling. They're not shearling. They're made from like towel stuff. It's almost like a blooming bath mat, but they're absolutely lovely. And I've just carried it so much because they're just so easy to use. I just love it. It's so nice. Next up, we've got dun, 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 another Chanel flat bag. So this one is blue satin and is covered in sequins. I think I've only used this bag once. I really wanted this bag so much, and I cannot believe that I've ended up only using it once because it is absolutely stunning, but I've just not really gone anywhere to use it. And it's so funny because the Prada one is a sparkly, and I've used that loads. This one is not a sparkly, but this one feels more like a bit of an evening bag compared to this one. I don't really know why, but it is absolutely beautiful. It's got silver hardware and the big compartment and the little zip compartment at the back, and it's just absolutely adorable. And then next up we've got, oh no, my other dog's come to join me now as well. We've got a Vuitton Speedy. So this is from the catwalk. I think it was 2012, I think, and they did an old-fashioned catwalk where they all got off a steam train, and they'd all carried these beautiful bags, and it's just absolutely amazing. So it's a Sunshine Express, I think it's called. So again, it's woolly, and it's got little Vuitton logos all over it in sequins. Love this bag so much, but it's quite heavy compared to the normal Speedy. It's absolutely beautiful, and I just love it so much. It fascinates me. It's so pretty. I just need to turn the fire off because it's burning my bottom. One moment. Right, let us continue. So the fire is now off. Next up, little Christian Dior. Don't really know what you call it. It's just small, too small, but I absolutely love it. The chain is absolutely amazing. I think probably I should maybe sell this and buy the next size up because it's really too small for me. It's got the Jodie logo. You can actually put your hand through it if you want to. It's got this beautiful leather embroidery all across it, and then the chain has got CD all over it. The chain and the hardware and everything is just, oh, it's just adorable. I suppose it's like a little wallet on chain. It's just one compartment with one little slip compartment at the back. It's just absolutely beautiful, and I just love it so much, but I wish it was just a tiny bit bigger, but I love it. It's so nice. Next up, we've got another little Chanel. This Chanel fascinates me because she did go on a trip to Paris. My friend bought her, and I think when my friend bought her, I think it had got a popper fastening, and my friend actually sent her away to Chanel, and she went and had the actual turn lock fitted to her, which fascinates me that she's been all the way to Paris. It's just so cute. So she's like a metallic-y, lilac-y colour with silver hardware. Beautiful, beautiful little bag. Next up is a big bag. They are so heavy. Again, amazing, but very, very heavy. So we call this my ice cream bag because it's like an ice creamy marshmallowy, very, very pale pink colour with the gunmetal hardware. I did debate about selling this because they are a little bit heavy and they're quite big, but then I really love it. So it's like, this is the issue I have with all my bags, but she's so cool. And then from big to little, can't remember what this is called, but it is absolutely adorable. It's vintage. I think they're from the 90s, I think. How is the 90s even vintage? But yeah. So it's, is it a Cambon? Something like that, I can't remember, but I absolutely love it. When I bought it, I just bought it to look at, and then when I bought it, I thought, I really like it. And it's like Chanel, but not in your face Chanel. It sits on your shoulder, so comfy. I've used it so much. It's so easy to get in and out of. It's absolutely beautiful. And then it has a bright pink lining, which is just absolutely cool. And then it has Chanel written on the little like zip pull thing as well. No, it's not got Chanel, it's got the CC, but oh, it's just lovely in a little back pocket. It's so cute. And then next up, told you I got too many. This, a red one, a red Chanel. Is it Jumbo or Maxi, whatever it is? I just love this. This was my dream bag. I just love it. I love the red. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got like brushed gold hardware, so it's not the shiny gold. It's like a brushed soft gold. Very sort of poofy, little bit big, but when I touch it, it's not immaculate at all. But I just love it. I hope that I will always have this bag. It's just, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just so squidgy, and I always wanted a red Chanel bag, and it's just amazing. I just love it. Now my dog wants to go out for a wee. Hang on. Right, where did we get to? This one. Ta-da! Little Louis Vuitton vanity case. I love this bag so much. It does have a bit of a sunken bit here, which I've seen quite a few do that. So I think it's just a bit of a, well, I don't really know, just a thing that they end up doing. I have used this bag an awful lot. They're pretty bomb proof. They don't really show them up because they've got dark handles. They come with a beautiful chain. They are a faff to get in and out of, which they are known for that as well. Comes with this beautiful gold and black leather chain, and it's just so nice to carry. And because it reminds you of like the bigger Louis Vuitton luggage trunks and stuff, it's just, oh, I don't know, just so cute. I love Louis Vuitton. It's so beautiful. Next up we have floof. I love a bit of floof. So again, this is the Prada re-edition, and this one comes with a long strap as well. So it's got a silver shiny strap, but then it also comes with a long like webbed strap, which has got Prada logo on it. And then it's also got this super cute little compartment thing, little bag that clips onto the strap, and that's also got the Prada logo on it. It's so cute. I think it's made from like cashmere and silk or something. Absolutely gorgeous. But I have debated about selling it because I've not used it that much. But then when I get it out to photograph it to sell it, I think I can't bring myself to part with it because it's everything I love. It's fluffy, it's soft, and it's just, I don't know, I just love them all. This is why I struggle to sell any, because they're just so cute. Next up is this. I did buy this brand new quite a few years ago now. This is the Mulberry Amberley in the gold glitter, and I can remember the advert with a lady, I think it was a French lady, and she talked about being fabulous or something, and she was spinning around with this sparkly green bag, and I thought it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. And they went down in the sale, which is why I managed to get one. It's still like brand new inside. It's got lovely suede lining, big pocket, little pocket. It's got a few scratches on the back. The metallic leather doesn't wear that well on the back, but the actual glitter side is still like new. They don't really show any marks. Did debate about selling it, but again, because I've owned it from new, I can't really bring myself to part with it, and when the light hits it again, it is so pretty. But I did also manage to get, pre-loved, the gold one. So I think they did the gold and the green. Don't think they did any other colours in the glitter. Obviously they do loads in the leather, but not in the glitter. Again, the metallic leather is a little bit scratched on the back, but the actual front is absolutely beautiful. And I did debate about parting with this one, but again, I don't know. I just, when I get them out and I look at them and I think, that's so cool and it's so pretty and it's Mulberry. What's not to love? It's so nice. Right, what have we got next? Right, hang on, I've got to reach these ones. So, we've got a random bit of woolliness. So this is a Balenciaga hourglass in, I don't really know, whatever it is, shearling, woolly, whatever you want to call it. It's got this really thick roped strap, which I actually don't like. I find the strap is too thick and too heavy. It's like all like knotted together, like little loops. It's really well made. I love the actual bag. I'm just not so quite keen on the strap, but the bag is so cool, but it fits less than the leopard print one. I don't really know why. It's really beautiful leather inside, but because it curves up, and I think this one curves up more than the leopard one, it seems to limit what you can put in it. So if you don't carry much, this is the perfect bag for you. It's just so cute though, look at it. How can you not love it? It's so random. And it has got a pocket on the back, not that you could fit anything in, but it's got a pocket on the back. So we'll give it 10 out of 10 for trying. Let me just reach my others, hang on. Right, we're getting through them. So I've got a couple of random cool ones. I've got a Lulu Guinness clutch, which is like a lipstick. It's got a mirror in it and it's like a clutch. Can you imagine using this? It would be so cool. Don't know what you'd fit in it. I suppose you'd get your little bit of money and lipstick and stuff, and then of course it's got a mirror in the lid. But how cool is that? It's just, I just have it for display. I just love it. And then my special friend Gloria bought me this a few years ago for Christmas. I think it was Christmas or my birthday. I've never used it, not yet. I'm waiting for the right occasion to use it. It's so cool. So it looks like a makeup like puff thing, but it is a bag. It's got a little gold chain with it as well, and I am going to a wedding next year, so I think I could probably use it for the wedding. Look how cool it is. It's adorable. And then we've got this cute little YSL, which I have been using it this week. Little, I think it's called like a little bum bag thing, waist bag, whatever they call it, but you can use it crossbody and stuff as well. Again, they're not very big, but they do hold slightly more than you think that they would. But YSL just have the best tassels ever. If you like a good old tassel, they do make really good tassels. And again, it's a very in colour for this year, and it does brighten up your outfit. It's really nice. And then I've got this one, which is super cute. So this is a Chanel normal. This is like the standard one, medium, flat, whatever they're called. But this one is red fabric, but I love it because it's such a bright red. It's got silver hardware, and it's just, I just love it. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love a real good bright red. Of course, it's leather inside, but fabric on the outside, and it's just, I just love it. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's such a classic piece, and it's just such a nice pop of colour. It's beautiful. Then I've got this. I've got 2 bags left, I think. We've got this one, which is the Dior saddle bag, which is absolutely cool. It's got all these little pom-poms around the outside of it. So I did debate about selling this last year. I was going to put it up for sale, and then I didn't have much interest, and then she ended up staying. She's also got the long strap as well, but the craftsmanship in it is just absolutely amazing. It's got this lovely D there, and then it's got the CD on the side, and they're covered in black leather, so it wouldn't actually sort of wear off. It's not a coating, it is actually leather. And then of course they have a magnetic fastening, and then this beautiful thick suede lining. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I've not used it that much, but I'm hoping to style it up over the winter this year, because I didn't really use it much last year. And then my last bag, which I've used an absolute ton, is this. The Celine. Can't remember what it's called. Very, very popular. A lot of like bloggers and all that. And I craved for one, and I eventually got one secondhand, and I've used it loads. It's very understated, not like some of my real sparkly ones. And it is just so classy and beautiful, and it's so nice to use. The only thing I can say, when you've got false nails, you do struggle to undo it a little bit because you have to press the little button on the side. And then it's got quite a few compartments. It does open up quite wide. The leather on them is just so lovely. They do get a few scratches and stuff, but I think if you buff them with some leather cream, they pretty much come out. I just really like it, really like it. I think my taste over the years, if you've been watching me a long time, has changed an awful lot. Obviously I used to have really big bright sparkly bags, whereas I've gone over to like more like classic-y neutrally colours. I suppose it just, I don't know, but then sometimes I do like a bit of colour, so I just like a bit of everything. And I've just realised there's one more I've not shown you. Look at this one. This is amazing. So it even comes with a pink dust bag. It's Gucci, and it's a Gucci Dinosaurus, whatever you call it again. So it's from the Gucci Garden range. It comes in the most beautiful box as well, and it's just like smooth leather, so it doesn't really scratch. It's got this stunning sparkly lock. Again, it's got the gunmetal hardware. It's got a beautiful satin lining, which has even got braiding in it. I don't know if you can see that. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got Gucci Garden logo in it. And it is just, it smells, the leather smells divine, and it's just such a statement. It is absolutely beautiful. So although I love the Celine, I also do love a cheeky little pop of colour sometimes. And it's like in your face, but it's also not in your face. It wouldn't be apparent it's Gucci till you turn it around, but most of the time you carry it that way anyway. It's just so lovely. Oh, it's so pink. It's like my favourite shade of pink. It just makes me very happy. So I think that's it. I think that is it. If I had to pick a favourite, there's quite a few favourites for different reasons. This is obviously one of my favourite because I just love it. It's so easy to use. I love my red big Chanel. Love my little Speedy Cherry. And obviously my Celine. Yeah, I think they're my few favourites. What's your favourite? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's far too long, and I do need to part with some because some I just don't use. So my email address is down below if you're interested in anything. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you love handbags as much as me, I'm sure you will have enjoyed watching this. So I will love you and leave you and see you very soon. But please give me a little subscribe if you'd like to, and a little thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye.